Hey everyone, this is Jake. Today we are going to be talking about maze gear in CounterSide. This is one of the main endgame gear that exists in this game, and in this video we are going to be talking about how to acquire these gears and also talk about which set options you want to be focusing on for both counter maze gears as well as a soldier and mechanic maze gear as well. So let's jump into video and talk about maze gears in CounterSide. So let's talk about how to get the maze gear for your account, and first ways to get maze gear pretty much is going to be getting some PvP points by playing PvP activities. You can do NPC battle if you really don't want to go through strategy battle or rank match, but you can also play arcade mode. That might be easy way to kind of drain out the gauntlet points, but either way you collect these points and you can buy these maze gears with those points. So that is one of the first options for you. Second options we have is getting from the Danger Close shops. So by playing Danger Close, you will get some Danger Close points, and with those points you are able to purchase more maze gears and such. Make sure to just participate at least. I mean, it is competition based, but you still should be able to get some points even if you just participate. So make sure to participate. That's what I'm trying to say. At least that way you can get some points up, so eventually you are able to empty out all the shop items. Another method to get the maze gear is doing the challenge stages, and clearing these will be giving you maze gear as well. So make sure to clear all these challenge stages as well, and you should be able to get some maze gear as well as a Gordy's gears that which are going to be talking about down the future as well. So anyways, that is pretty much all the content, and there is some bonus ways to get it. So if you clear dimension trimming, it's going to be dropping you some materials as well to craft some maze gear down the road, but just think this as a bonus because it's all heavily RNG aspect. You cannot guarantee which part you're going to be getting, so it's not something you can reliably rely on to get. It's just a bonus thing you get as you farm the relic gears. Think it's that way. That's probably a more reasonable approach to that gear. Another guaranteed ways to get the maze gear is of course spending real hard-earned dollars, and you are able to purchase this maze gear right away, as during anniversary time to time they are going to be selling this package. For example, I bought this on my main account, so this one is probably the easiest way to acquire the endgame gear right now is to buy the maze gear from the package, and you are able to choose full sets of your choice, and you are also able to choose which set you want. So that is very good. So if you are planning to spend some money in this game, I highly recommend to buy this one because the counter maze gears is the one that you are going to be needing the most. And like I said, this is pretty much the end game gear. You are always going to be using this gear on many different counter characters. So highly recommend this one and pick up the maze cooldown set. So we talked about where to get the maze gear, and let's talk about which set options that you ideally want to have. As you can see, I have many maze gear. I have even more in my Korean server. I'm showing you this because this is what I use and it has been working out for me since day one. So yeah, let's go after which set options you want to be aiming for. So ultimately for counter maze gears, I would definitely say cooldown set is the best one. It will help you able to spam skill faster, so that's always a plus. So that's something you want to be going for. For the bottom options, it does not matter it's a weapon or case or something like an accessory. You always want to be going for skill haste bottom options so you can spam skill faster. Don't be sad if you got attack speed inside a maze cooldown set. Of course, maze cooldown set is probably going to be the best, but attack speed with the skill haste bottom option is also reliable options as well. So that's ultimately what you want to be aiming for when it comes to end game gear. Another set option you can consider when it comes to the case part, which is the armor parts, HP set is probably one of the best options as well. But the bottom option for that, you have two choices for the best options. Skill haste is going to be one of them, as well as the crit damage reds. So try to get for those twos and you should be good. And this should be universal for mechanics as well as the soldier units as well. So try to get these two sets, the HP sets, and you should be good as well. Before we move on to talk about soldier as well as mechanic maze gear, I'm just going to say focus on counter gear first because you are going to be needing those counter gear the most compared to soldier as well as mechanic gears. So focus on counter gear first, trying to buy those from the shop and such. Then after you finish those gears, then consider slowly moving into finishing off soldier as well as mechanic maze gear. So let's talk about soldier maze gear and talk about which set options as well as bottom option you want to be going for. Of course, once again, cooldown maze gear is definitely one of the best gear you can obtain and can use on certain soldier characters. Character like a Spencer as well as a Korean take a huge benefit from the cooldown set, and you definitely want to be getting skill haste bottom option once again. So try to aim for those just like the counter maze gear I talked about, and you should be good. Beside the cooldown set, I can definitely recommend the maze attack speed set for your soldier units as well. And usually you want to be running something like defender damage or striker damage, and you will use that to either melt the defender or melt the striker units and move on with it. So those are the two set options I recommend. Moving on to the mechanic maze gear, of course, once again, maze cooldown set with the skill haste bottom option is going to be the best, because this way you are able to make sure they spam skills faster to give you most amount of benefit. Another set option, of course, I think just for the Realm Titan is attack sets, I think, but this is PvP related, so if you get attack set, I might keep one, but honestly, yeah, I mean, just try to aim for maze cooldown set. I think that should be your first goal, and trying to get the full set, at least one full set, and you can swap it around with your Sigma and Awaken Sigma, so to give you a maximum amount of benefits. So let's sum it up. Most of the time, you are always going to be going after maze cooldown set for both counter, soldier, as well as mechanic units. You can still use maze attack speed set, so that's another great set. And that applies same for the soldier units as well as mechanic units as well. For the case, that's the exception. You can definitely use the HP sets, and that's going to be one of the best. And certain situations, I guess attack set is also viable, but like I said, that's extending to PvP areas, so I don't really want to recommend you just trying to aim for maze cooldown set, and you should be good. But hopefully I summarize it short as possible. If you do what I said in this video, you should be fine. Just go through my gear inventory once again. That's what I usually have: cooldown set, HP set, cooldown set, attack speed set. Like, that's all I pretty much use. I don't want to say I'm the best player in this game, but my experience with this game and the amount of time I've put into is pretty big, and this gear has been working out for me, and I'm pretty sure that will continue to work out for me for decades as well. But anyways, that is pretty much it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed this one with the maze gear. I'll talk more about the Gordy's gears as well as the Hummingbird gears and some other unique gear as well down in the future. But I will see you guys next time with more video. I think that this video took me like hours to make, but I finally finished it, so I'll never have to touch on this topic ever again. If you have questions still after you roll some gear, always ask me in the comment sections, or you can join the official Discord for the CounterSide and ask there as well, and tons of people should be able to answer your questions. So yeah, anyways, thanks for watching. This is Jake. I will see you guys next time. Take care.